Hello, everybody. Hovian here, and we are back with a new series. It's been a while since I started a new series since well, a lot of the series I started are kind of long. But this is the replacement for Chino Wadachi. It's Okairi Alice by the same author, Shuzo Oshimi, and I am splitting up or mixing up the format is up here. I'd like comment subscribe thing from that I use in my anime reacts. I'm switching the usual thing where I put the cover, um, where usually, yeah, I would say usually the cover is like, or usually my camera's there, and then I'm here, or then the cover's here, you know. Uh, but I figured it'd give me more chance to show off my weeb case than my posters. Okay. So yeah, it took me a bit to get to. There's a good bit of gap, Just wanting to get some more of my other videos, other series out. Now I'm ready to get back into and more Oshimi Shuzo. Now I have noticed that there's more cutoff in the margins. Like you can't even see the Oshimi and Oshimi Suzo. That's a shame, but it helps with copyright, I think. So suck it up. Uh, so yeah, Okairi Alice, the new manga. Let's just get into it. This first volume is interesting. Okay, chapter one is Awakening. We're introduced to we have the main character here. Um, let's see, which I read this like a few some hours ago. Um, and names, okay. Names are a bit hard, okay. We have K here. He's looking good. And we have Yui Mitani. And who's this guy? Who's the fucking guy again? Um who Yo. Okay, his name is Yo. Yo. I'll call him that until I get a last name or something. But yeah, he likes this girl. He's he kind of thinks though she's out of his league, I think. Um, Tim is one of his teachers. Mr. Kubo, a Bleach reference already. That's great. That's crazy. But yeah. So Kay, he likes to talk about like sex stuff. Like, have you ever masturbated? Do you have someone you like? Um, there's a better way to do it. So interesting. You've innovative new um techniques, huh? And then he came. Yeah. So you didn't ejaculate before, okay? How do you get that bad at masturbating that you can't? Okay, whatever. What are you thinking, huh? What about UK, huh? He meets you. Okay, it's okay. Whatever. Secret. Wow. Uh, hey, Yo. Okay, so his name is just Yo. Okay, that's an interesting name. But yeah, he was just thinking about her confessing her, not even just like without any clothes on. Just he was just thinking about her, which is interesting. Okay, okay, and then he finds out that she liked him. Um, is like, kind of see how I feel. He just wanted to feel up her body. Yeah, not, and then just gave that look to him. Oh, that's great. This is classic Oshimi manga. Um, he gets a fucking nosebleed from that. Okay, feel roasted. Okay. Yeah, Kei Murata Ruto Kaido do his father's work, and then we cut to high school, and there he is. Yep, that's Okairi. Okay, something you'll notice when you're reading this manga, or that I've noticed, there is no character named Alice. I feel lied to, robbed. Um, maybe she shows up next volume, or is that gonna? Okay, well maybe we'll see how this goes. Tokyo Metropolitan Ikadar. Okay, Tokyo. Okay, classic. We just thinking about Yui and that. Yeah, he hasn't been able to talk to her because of that. That's fan. And now he's fantasizing about her in that way, maybe because of K's influence. Not sure. Yeah, he's gonna date. He's gonna date her in these 3 years, or at some point. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, we're in the same high school. Yeah, all of his all of our other friends ended up in different classes. But yeah, he's a bit lonely, so glad he's here. Yeah, my life wasn't a waste. Good job, yo. Uh, wait, yeah. He is okay. He's yo, and he, there he is. Um, taken aback by um, K using the boku pronoun, not really commonly used among females. I thought that was kind of changing, but I guess not. I guess it's still kind of rare. Um, I wonder if lesbians use it more. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I'm not sure. Yeah, having that beating it like this, like like damn, huh? Yeah, our class. Yep, that's 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 what it is. It's uh okay. Yep, it's yeah. What's wrong with her? Yeah, her. Uh-huh. Yep. Kei Murata used to live in Tokyo. Moved to Hokkaido in my first year junior high. Now I'm back. Yo and Mitani are my childhood friends. But she's like, who the hell is this? So I'm actually a guy, but I'm done being a guy. Please don't ask me any appropriate questions. Yep. Yeah, which has been given special permission to wear the girls' uniform to school. We live in an age of diversity now. Please respect his. Yeah. Hey, you. I'll teach you stuff way more intense than master. Okay. But just tongue out. So yeah, it's a love triangle manga, and one of them is a trans woman, but not a trans woman because he still identifies as a guy, but also not as a guy. Also uses the guy's restroom, but also apparently uses guy pronouns. It's like the trans manga without being trans. And actually, I when I was reading Shinowadachi, over the course of the however many weeks that was, uh, I saw someone talking about this manga in a server Discord, and it said like I don't think Oshimi knows that being trans is a thing you can actually be. Like that's an option. Like you're going 90, like 95, or let's say maybe 90% of the way there without actually going the extra step. Which I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong for okay to have this gender expression because that's whatever. It's fine. Do what you want. Whatever makes you happy, Kay. Um, you don't have. I mean, kind of what he says in later in this volume about like I'm done with being a guy. It doesn't mean I want to be a woman neither. So it may maybe they might end up being more non-binary, but I'm not good. So I'm not going to try. Okay, I'm going to trying to limit myself about trying to speculate on K's gender and sexuality. Well, okay, he's obviously into guys. Okay, maybe bi, I guess. Not sure. We'll see. Um, but yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's so cool. Are you really able? You're so pretty. Oh, your voice is pretty too. Were you? Oh, okay. That's something I glossed over. So he's done voice training, I assume. If they think he sounds pretty, I guess in this context it had to mean um like a girl, right? Um, and of course then the boys are like, go for it, man. Go for what? He's a guy, you know. Who cares? He's cute. Shut up. Um, I mean, as far as I think, is this how it goes in Japan? Really? I guess in Tokyo probably is how it goes. Um, uh, yeah, yeah. Did you know that he was? Yep. Yeah, no idea. No idea. You good? Yeah, yeah. It's been a while. Oh my god. Uh, so many things on. Okay. So he's just living here alone. Parents are still in Hokkaido. As even a pet. Invites Yo to help unpack. Um, he's like, okay. What's the deal with the girl stuff? Hey, why are you just like? Are you always like this? You got a problem? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm done being a guy. A guy's supposed to be like this. This is how guys are. People say things like that. But none of it worked for me. It's because I felt like this fit me better, and that's all. So that's a lot of things that like trans people would say. You hear that a lot. Um, and all probably valid. It's like okay, okay. It definitely feels like he was struggling with like gendered expectations that you know everything people put on guys. One of my favorite. I don't know if it's like a top 10 manga, but I think one of my favorite manga is Last Gender. Um, and it was a deep dive into gender from like quite a lot of perspectives in a more like episodic type format, but it kind of gets an overarching part. It's only 3 volumes. I would check it out. But yeah, talk about how I liked. Um, oh man, what was the last? I don't know. It was like like gender being like a box or everyone signs labels to you and stuff like that. But where am I going with this? Um, I'm happy for K. Okay. Uh, okay. Also, is that definitely like a horn dog? you know. Uh, yeah. You want to fuck me, Tani? Okay. We're jacking. Um, and I think from what the volume just the end of volume credit stuff, a lot of this is just based on a lot of this is probably tied into Oshimi's personal experiences, which I wonder if transitioning could have saved her. It's a joke. Sorry, I stole that one. But yeah, with the K I knew, not on the outside or the inside was Hey, don't be a bigot. That's a yeah, I feel like Patani helped with that. Okay, wingman. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I had to do things over with you. Okay, okay. Leave. Yeah, you're still thinking about that. She was in love with you. Yeah, back then. Oh, another kiss. Bam! Oh wow. But he didn't let that bother him. That's cool. It just I think one of the the most mysterious character in this manga. I mean, I think as expected. Yeah. Warren, yep. Oh my god. Yeah, is he really a guy? He's actually oh, he's a guy. Not yeah. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Isn't it a nut win? You don't have to deal with all that girl BS. And you know what guys like. This guy, this is the chaser. The this is the trans inclusionary sexism. Yeah, Dan. It's a slam dunk. Oh my god. They can be gutter trash sometimes. Oh, what do you say? Sakurihara Kaneko Adachi. Cool. This is gonna be his new friend group or whatever. Uh, yeah. Interesting. If he's a girl on the outside, the guy inside he has gotta be thirsty. Okay, Tracer, whatever. That's you being, but that's true. That's so true. But he's also right, incidentally. Uh, look. Oh, when you're right, you're right. Okay, but you shouldn't go through bigoted methods to get there. Okay. Okay. And then, oop, there he goes. Yep, still uses the Ben's rush. That's cool. It's a power move, I think. Uh, yeah. Just a normal boy. Oh, I can't believe we get to meet someone like that in real life. Yeah, this is like the curious, like kind of. I guess this is some Japanese have like a curious attitude towards like trans people. Like, oh wow, that's a curious human being. Can't believe we get to meet someone like that. Not to say that she's like bigoted or anything. Obviously, it could be a lot worse. Um, but it does feel like she's like otherizing someone. But it's okay. Look, it's Japan. In a society where like even if you like have like what gray or orange hair, people will bully you. You know, of the society that like heavily like, prioritizes conformity and stuff like that. So not I would understand like why they would have like some like, reactions like this. Well, I'm waffling. We might be friends. Okay, so things are going cool in her reunion party, and obviously that she's like has mixed feelings about this because she really liked him, and now he's like this. I guess um you know yeah, obviously it should have better things, but is it in the your series says I'm done being a guy. Doesn't mean I want to be a girl. And then in this context, I think he means that like he doesn't want to go into the girls' friend group. I would assume that's what he's getting at. Um, it's like, but I don't understand like what else would be getting at. But yeah, I don't really get it. But okay, next time. That's the good. That's like the best response to like a social like thing, new thing. It's like I don't get it, but whatever makes you happy. Uh, as long as you're not hurting anyone. I guess they have like cola or something. Oh yeah, Coke. Yeah, toast. It kind of brings these a bit. Yeah. Oh, she's crying. Yeah. You got something to say? Just yeah. Why? Why did you end up with it when you were so cool? Bigot. Uh, bigot alert. Wouldn't touch me. What? Touch me? See, this is K's a horn. Okay, like really, like, and you don't really know boundaries that much. Uh, I've become more of what I like. Um, even though I was so cool, it wasn't me. Like this is the okay, yeah, but I would just assume bisexual, yeah, since he's kissed both Yo and her her yes. Prevent me turn identity. Oh yeah. Yeah, interesting. You're a guy, so we can't put up with it. See, you'll just kiss anyone. Like, whoa. Oh my god. Uh yep, he won't. Yeah, you hard. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this isn't going out well. Most awkward get together. Yeah, I don't know, but I hate it. Yeah, I don't blame her for that. I mean, his behavior has been really inappropriate. But yeah, and then you have a whole thing like, okay, what is uh sex drive? I was taught that humans have three good desires: food, sleep, and sex. Yeah, yeah. They say that men seek to mate with many women, and women choose men with superior genes or something like that. He is very uncomfortable with his concept of sex as a man. Sex drive. Um, men are assumed to have sex drive, and if they don't, they're seen as strange. Um, a couple of them unmanly. And like no one said that to him, but his own psyche kind of said that. Here's Phil, here's a man. Um, he's done a lot of pornography, and it was my men who display their sex drive so heroically. They can get erect, penetrate with power and stuff, bring women to orgasm. You can't relate to it. He's pathetic, dirty, impotent, able to ejaculate will, and inadequate as a man. That's all the things he says. Um, there were even times when I thought I'd be better off as a girl, but that was nothing more than a flight from reality. I was learning what it meant to be female and okay. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know what it means to be trans. I'm not sure. I don't want to psychoanalyze. Okay, I'm not even comfortable psychoanalyze trying to figure out K's identity for himself. I'm certainly not comfortable um trying to figure out Oshimi Shuzo's identity. He's an actual person, that I've never met and never will meet. So that I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't show the thing on the next page. It's whatever. Nope. Nope. We're back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think it's an interesting start. It's not hooking me like Chino Wadachi did the first volume, but it definitely has a unique premise for romance series. Love triangle, where like um a I don't want to say trans person, a gender non-conforming. I don't even want to say cross-dresser though, even though honest or I was gonna say that's honestly the best descriptor. But if it was just cross-dressing, like a permanent, sometimes not all cross-dressers would like do it permanently. Like I assume that K presents as female even in like her own house or whatever, or his own house. Sorry. Yeah. And until K says otherwise, I'm using he/him pronouns because that's what he used. But but yeah. But like, if it was just about wanting to wear women's clothes, I don't think he would have said things like, "I'm done with being a man, but I don't want to be a woman, but I also call myself a man." So obviously, I think he's still going. he obviously seems happier now, or at least that's what he says. Um, it's an Oshimi manga. A lot of people hide their feelings. I'm sure we'll get more development on him, of course. You know, over us next these 6 volumes. Yes, this 7 volume series, so we have 6 more volumes to go. Um, Not sure what I'll do after this, but because there's not really more major Oshimi Shuzo manga after this. Um, I don't know. I've heard Boys Abyss maybe. If I want to keep up with like the psychological genders, I don't know if gender's in it, or if gender's a big proportion of that manga, but oh well. We'll see next. We'll see. So yeah, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.